I do want to show you how to do like a nice jump and fall loop. So you do want to make sure that you have a jump animation and a fall animation and a land animation. If you like your whatever you imported happens to have those, that's awesome. If whatever you imported does not, we're going to go into the jump and I'm going to show you how to split those up. So you're going to find your jump animation, whatever it is. And so notice that my jump animation, it goes up and down. Most jump animations that you just get from the internet will probably do it this way. They won't just go up and stay up. If they go up and stay up, then you don't want to split it because you already have a solid jump and we'll just have it land just however it lands. But if you have it go up and down like this, we do want to split this up into a jump and a fall and a land. So I'm going to show you to do that really quick. If you already have it split up or you don't need to split it up, you can kind of skip over the next few minutes and then get to the part where we're doing the animation blueprint. So in order to split this guy up, I'm going to right click my original jump. I do want to keep my original jump just in case I need it, but I'm going to duplicate it. This is my archer character, so I'm going to say jump up. And I'm going to duplicate it 3 times. So right click and duplicate it, and I'm going to have a jump up, I'm going to have a fall, and I'm going to have a land. Now I'm going to double click to open my jump up animation, and I'm just going to pause this so that it doesn't keep playing. But I'm going to use this little ticker here, this like little grab line and drag it along the animation frames and watch. So she's going to go up and she's going to jump. And like even if I wanted to get rid of this bending down at the beginning because that can kind of feel awkward like in a platformer, sometimes you just want to like go for it, like that extra time, that extra frames is kind of like, I don't know. I might get rid of those extra frames and see how that feels because I think it would feel better. So you're going to put your marker where you want to cut. And so if I want to cut the frames from 0 to 5, I'm going to put my marker right here. I'm going to right click my marker. If you accidentally right click in here, it might give you something different or it might give you the correct one. It kind of just depends. But this says remove frames and range from 0 to 10, but I don't want to do that. I want to do, if I right click mine, my little guy. So if I right click my marker, it's going to give me a range to my marker, which is what I want. So remove frames in range from 0 to 5. I'm just going to do that. Now my jump's going to start here, just like with a little bend and an up. And then I want to go, for my jump up, I want to go up to where like they're basically falling and then they can just like continue to fall. So I'm going to have jump up and I'm going to like stop before they start falling. Jump. And then I'm going to cut the frames after this one. So remove frames in range from 12 to 22. And now I just have that jump that ends at like the peak of the jump right there. I'm going to save that and then I'm going to open, and this will be different, like frames and everything will be different depending on your character and the animations that you have. For this one, I want to go back to that peak of that jump where I was at. And I want to start this loop there. So I start falling around like 16. So like here at 15. I'm going to remove these first frames. I'm going to start the fall here and I'm going to go before she starts landing. So like she jumps up and her legs kind of start falling down and then she just like keeps falling there. So that's like her falling like look, right, as she's just going down. So then I'm going to get rid of all the frames after that. And that's going to be kind of her fall loop and she'll just kind of fall like that until she lands. And then last one is our landing. So this one, I want to go to that point where she was falling like that, and then she's gonna land. So I need to cut everything before here, 0 to 18, and now we're just going to see her land. Cool. So now that we have those split up, we can make that nice in our animation blueprint. So again, if you already had them split up or you didn't need to, you can kind of start from here, and we're going to go into our animation blueprint. But that is a way that you can split them up. Also with any animation, you can kind of cut it and trim it in that way. So if that's something that you want to do to like trim or up any animations that you've imported.